Good evening. How is everyone? It's nice to be here with you. I had quite a few people reach out to me while I was on vacation. I just was in Miami, for those of you keeping up with me, and really grateful for the time away. But a lot of people have reached out to me to ask about weight loss, and I am somewhat flattered, I guess, by these questions and requests, but I'm not necessarily a weight loss expert. I'm more of like help heal your body, mind, and soul kind of a person. And I wouldn't even call myself an expert at that. I've just figured out how to really do it for myself. But something that does keep coming into my head to talk to you about and try to think about, because really when there is some sort of imbalance in the body, it's not just a quick, simple thing. Like someone says, oh, how do I lose weight? And it's like, oh, you can exercise. Oh, you should eat right. Well, that's cool, but that's not very specific to that person as an individual. And without really understanding that about somebody, it's very challenging to say, oh, you should do this, because maybe I'm telling you something that's completely counter productive to you as a person, because it's the wrong type of exercise or it's the wrong type of food for your body and your physical being. But something that I was thinking about again is the term sattva. It's a Sanskrit word, and what it means is light, purity, or goodness. And so when we're looking at life a little bit more through an Ayurvedic lens, we really can categorize that into three things. And I don't want to go too complex here and lose you, but we've got sattva, which is like going towards enlightenment, purity, goodness, being alive, life-giving. It's really what I think about. Then we've got rajas, which is another good force in the sense that a lot of people who have energy or enthusiastic have a lot of rajas or rajasic tendency, but they you can definitely have too much, which would cause like your mind to wander restlessly. And then tamasic is the third level here, and that's negative energy or inactivity. And I think about that as the life-sucking things that will make us more sedentary or have a poor quality of life. And so what we want to strive for is more going towards the sattvic side, and the alive side, and the way to help make yourself feel a little bit more healthful and even youthful. I could go so far as to say that, but some different things that you can do to help yourself more in a sattvic lifestyle or diet, because if you think about with our food, when we eat, what are we taking in as our nutritional intake plan? Like, what are we choosing to put into our body? We all know this. We are what we eat. And so if we're eating a lot of processed, not necessarily good for us foods, and we can pretty quickly identify those, we're not going to necessarily have the best life force, because we're not giving ourselves the alive foods to have that life force to build with. And so I would choose to go more towards alive foods, plants and things that we can recognize that grow out of the ground, natural state foods. I do eat animals, protein. I wince at that, but I found that it's more healthy for me that way. I went vegetarian, and I've tried all kinds of things that way, but I find that actually a little bit of meat is much better for my being. But I do eat meat, and so, but I'll try to eat organic. The more I read about meat in particular, you really want to go more towards the organics as much as possible, even though they do cost a little bit more. They're going to be much healthier for you, obviously. And I have a little saying about that is you pay the farmer now, or you pay the pharmacist later. And so the little bit of extra investment now will hopefully prevent you from a lot of extra investment later. But again, back to like losing weight, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked here, and just thinking about what we do for our bodies. So we want to eat healthy foods, alive foods, bring life force into ourselves, lighter, healthier foods. And then also from an energetic or spiritual perspective, we want to do life-giving activities like pranayama, which is breathing. There's so many different things that you can do. Alternate nostril breathing. I had a video about this is a cooling breath. I can't think of the name of it right now, but you curl your tongue and breathe in, and you can really feel the cold air hit the back of your throat. And then also yoga, and just studying different sacred scriptures, what they talk about. But I would say if you really just learn about anything, it's just good to exercise your brain and give yourself new ideas and new perspectives to give a little bit more life force to yourself, and to avoid the tamasic type of activities, the sedentary lifestyle, the negative energy that's going to suck that life force out of you. And so when, again, you're looking to lose weight, increase your flow of life force giving activities is really the crux of what I'm getting at here. When you're looking at your food, again, make sure that it's healthy, alive foods. And when you're looking at your activity levels, make sure that you're doing enough that's healthy and alive. And you can work too hard, which again can be counterproductive to yourself. So you want to find that good, healthy balance when your body feels good and it's running at optimal levels, because that's really when you're going to be at your optimal weight and your optimal performance, when you're actually able to balance yourself. So I know this is a pretty long one, but when you look at things through an Ayurvedic lens, it does make a lot more sense in just keeping things balanced to get to that optimal level of performance, and individually, not like as a collective, oh, this should work for everyone kind of a thing. It doesn't work like that. Everyone is different. So feel free to reach out to me. I am starting to take a handful of clients. I can give you like a basic consultation, give you some tangible goals, some things to work through. If you're experiencing health challenges, it doesn't have to be weight loss. It could be really anything. But I do enjoy this very much, and I've learned so much that I'm happy to share this with you. If you're interested, again, feel free to reach out to me and we can talk about things and see what makes sense. So overall, I hope everyone is in a good, healthful place, a good state of mind. But again, do your best to increase the sattvic activities or the life force giving activities and nutrition. That's going to be your best bet no matter what your goals are, whether it's weight loss, spiritual weight loss, emotional weight loss, whatever it is. All of that will help to bring back and restore yourself to a more healthful state. Have a great night. Take care.